Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of November 25th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But Cancer, let's see what we have going on for you. Also, I'm doing these readings in order of most likes and most comments, so make sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Cancer, you were number 5 last week, so thank you for that. That was pretty good, actually. It was pretty close once we got to like number 3, so thank you, Cancer. But let's see what we have going on for you, Cancer. All right, you start off with the 9 of Cups here and the Knight of Wands. This could be like a wish for love. So if you've been wishing for love to come into your life, definitely could be love entering into your life here. I would be careful with the Knight of Wands of anyone who seems like a player. Again, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck with the Knight of Wands. You do have the Devil at the end with the Ace of Wands. So whenever I get combinations like this, like the Knight of Wands with the Devil and the Ace of Wands, I always tell people to be very careful, because this can represent like a fly-by-night relationship, or something that just doesn't last very long. So, and I feel like this is something new coming in. The interesting thing is that you have the Knight of Cups as your middle card here. So again, I'm hoping to get another camera soon so that I can so people can actually see what I'm talking about when I'm talking about this. So you're just gonna have to use your imagination here. But the Knight of Cups is in the middle, and it forms a diagonal with this Knight of Wands and that Ace of Wands. So it's kind of like saying maybe you have a choice in love here, Cancer, between someone who's like a player who might seem more exciting and more fun and all this other stuff, and the Knight of Cups, which actually could be your knight in shining armor. So it says, like, make sure to pick the right person here. Make sure to pick the person that isn't the player, basically. For others, I feel like this is just you getting a wish to work on something that you desire. The Knight of Wands is your desires. It's things that you want to do in life. So I feel like some of you could be fulfilling that type of wish as well. Next, you have the 6 of Pentacles here and the Moon. Yeah, I feel like some of you could have fears about your finances as well here. We're going to talk about that in a second. Money actually looks pretty good here for you, Cancer. But I feel like really for some of you, this could be worries about the amount of time that people are willing to put into relationships. The 6 of Pentacles can represent like fears of being left out in the cold. It can say that you're not being left out in the cold, but it can say you have the fear of being left out in the cold, if that makes sense, from someone. So you could be fearing that someone is a player and things like that. Again, I would definitely trust your intuition this week. So if you feel like someone's a player, if they act like a player, they're probably a player, just like I said at the beginning of a reading. But also I'd say be careful of projecting that energy as well with these cards. For others, this could be fears about money. Again, you could be, maybe you don't have enough money with the 6 of Pentacles. Maybe you have just enough money with the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles to me is like a fine line. It's like just about being comfortable, like you're like almost comfortable financially, but like just about to tip over to the other side as well, where you're not comfortable, right? So to me, 6 of Pentacles can represent kind of like a tricky situation. So I feel like some of you could be feeling that with your finances. Like I said, the good news is you have very positive financial cards here. I do feel like some of you could be like making decisions to leave jobs this week and go to somewhere else. Maybe you don't leave the job this week, but you could be making the choice to do that in the future. You could be saying to yourself, you know what, I'm not making enough money, I'm moving on to something else. So that's kind of what I feel here. Definitely trust your intuition. Next, you have the Page of Swords here and the King of Cups here. So I do feel like for some of you, this could be like an admirer. For some of you, I feel pretty positive about this. I feel like it could be like a secret admirer coming into your life. For others, I feel like it is someone who could be spying on you. Definitely could be someone from the past. You don't have any cards here yet that would represent someone from the past, but usually with the Page of Swords, it could be someone who's like tricky, spying on you. So again, I would be careful of tricky people. For others, I feel like this is you needing to look at your emotions. King of Cups is like positive emotions, or it's your emotions. The Page of Swords is needing to explore your emotions. For whatever reason, I feel like, well, really, Neptune moving forward this week. To me, Cancer, for you and all water signs, Neptune moving forward this week says that we could be, that our emotions will greatly affect our earning potential, our health, pretty much everything. So I feel like you could need to do some like emotional exploration with this Page of Swords and like try to keep things positive, and definitely look at your emotions and like look at how they affect different things in your life. A lot of you could be doing that with the Page of Swords. I do feel like this could be love as well. So that would be good. Again, it's coming up in this diagonal, which goes this way, which would be the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Star. So again, I feel like if you're trying to make a wish, if you're trying to find love this week, if you're trying to find someone who's good for you, pick the water sign probably. Don't pick a fire sign, is what I'd say here. I feel like some of you are leaving a fire sign or something like that, or have already left a fire sign. But I feel like there's like a Knight in Shining Armor, someone who's emotionally stable, someone who's not a player, someone who's much better for you. Next, you have the Queen of Cups in the next row down with the Five of Cups. Yeah, this could be you feeling like a little bit like crying over spilt milk. So I feel like some of you could be sad here. Again, in this first row that would be going down this way, you have the Knight of Wands with the Queen of Cups here. So, and that's also with the Star, and this is your past position, the first row here. And this could say that you had high hopes for a certain situation, or you had high hopes for a relationship in your life, or you thought something was going to work out much better than it actually did. So I feel like some of you could be kind of like worried or sad about a past relationship situation. For others, like I said, this is just saying like watch your emotions and make sure to take care of yourself as well. Five of Cups, like needing to realize that you still have 3 cups standing. I love the Golden Tarot because, again, most tarot decks, there are only 2 cups standing on the Five of Cups, but on this one, there's 3. So it's like saying you have a lot to look forward to. I also do get Death. Queen of Cups is like Scorpio, right? So I do almost feel like some of you could be sad about leaving something behind here, or some sort of transformation that you're going through. But I feel like a certain level of maturity coming from this, so I feel like some of you could be maturing in life as well. Next, you have the Knight of Cups. Love it in the world. Yes, I feel like you need to get out there and date. I feel like this person's out there for you, the Knight of Cups. And again, I don't attach sex to my card, so whatever your preference, doesn't matter. Knight of Cups could be any sex for you. But to me, it's a Knight in Shining Armor and someone who's going to sweep you off your feet. The world says you have to date. You literally have to get out into the world. So I would get out there with the world and date if you're looking for love. Cancer, I feel like I always say this to you, right? I mean, to me, Cancer, all your readings plus your astrology, I have your chart up over here, says that you will find love through socializing. Saturn and Capricorn, I don't care what anybody says. According to Chris's crappy astrology, Saturn and Capricorn, Pluto and Capricorn, it says like there are mysteries in socializing. There is through working through social opportunity is what's going to lead to more love in your life. So trust me, that's what I'd be doing if I were you. For others, this could be you moving towards goals. I love this actually for you, Cancer, because the Knight of Cups could be your dreams. It could be your fantasies. It could be your imagination, the things that you dream about having and creating in your life. And the world is like you kind of integrating those goals into your life. You are saying to yourself, I want to ground my dreams and goals and wishes here on Earth. So I feel like a lot of you could be making your dreams a reality here with these 2 cards, and that could be very exciting, very good for you here, Cancer. Next, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, definitely a change of direction. Queen of Cups, your first card here in this middle row, change in direction. Seven of Pentacles, the guy has 6 pentacles behind him, 1 pentacle under his arm, right, on the traditional Rider-Waite deck, and he's like, he's actually looking at the pentacles, but on other decks, this card would, normally the guy is walking away with 1 pentacle. So it can say that he is moving away from something, or he is moving on from something with the 7 of Pentacles. Ten of Swords, something is dead, done, over with, Cancer. So to me, the Ten of Swords represents overkill. It doesn't take 10 swords to kill something, right? So I feel like some of you need to leave something behind that no longer serves you. It could be a relationship, could be like a business or an idea, but I feel like, really what's coming in is much more significant for you. So this could represent a significant change. I do feel like a lot of fears or worries about money this week. Again, I would almost say, like, I don't want to tell you to ignore money this week, but I would definitely try to separate your emotions from money this week. I just feel like the 2 things are off. It's like the way you feel about money and actually where your financial life is going. I feel like they're 2 totally different things this week, and I feel like if you just kind of like sit in your head and worry about it, I feel like it's going to make it worse. So I would like try to disconnect the 2 things if you can. 7 of Pentacles, progress, promotions, raises, good things happening for you financially. So really, I feel like there's improvements in money. Next, you have the Star and the Fool. I feel like you need to take a leap of faith towards some sort of wish or dream here. We talked about this with that Knight of Cups that you have here in the reading. I feel like there could be a lot of fulfillment, and there could even be a lot of like hope and faith and miracles and renewal in taking some sort of leap of faith with the Fool card. So I feel like a lot of you need to move towards something new. I do feel like it'll take time to grow. I always say the Star card, she's watering the grass normally on a card, and grass takes time to grow. So I feel like for a lot of you, It's like this is saying, take a leap of faith to grow something new in your life. For others, the Fool to me says you are over prepared for something that you desire. The Fool says you have everything you need right between your two ears, right? Normally the Fool just is a guy with a stick with a tiny little sack on his back. It says he's going off on some sort of crazy journey with just some tiny little sack. It represents the fact that you have everything you need to start some sort of crazy journey in your own life. You just have to jump. You just have to take the leap of faith. I feel like this is everything that's going to come in for you. Miracles. I literally feel like there are going to be miracles coming in for you here, Cancer. So I love that. Next, you have the Devil and the Four of Pentacles. Yes, let go of the devil for sure here, Cancer. Every single week, you get these readings that would represent like needing to let go of someone from the past, or needing to let go of someone where you have a toxic connection with the person. So I feel like a lot of you need to let go of the past, especially let go of anybody who's like a player or anything like that. For others, again, look at, devil, money, right? So I feel like some of you could be worried or could be very concerned about the flow of money. It's very weird because I never get this for you, Cancer. I never get anything for you about money or like worries about money or anything like that. But who knows? Maybe some of you are kind of like having some problems or challenges with money, or maybe you're just worried about money. And again, I feel like you could be worried about the flow of money with these two cards. So what I would say to you, Cancer, is to create more flow. So basically I would do something that, puts some value out into the world. I think that's the best way to create flow. If we especially if we're worried about money, especially if we don't have money, we can definitely do something like we could volunteer, which would create more flow. We could give something away. We could even just create a YouTube video sharing knowledge. We could do anything. So I feel like anything you can do where you are like sharing or where you're kind of like giving, that always can create more flow in your life. And I feel like that's kind of what you have to do with these two cards. And I feel like that would kind of like allow more flow in the energy, which would bring in more money for you here, especially if you're worried about money. So I feel like some of you could do that, but still not terrible. And finally, you have the Ace of Wands and the Five of Swords. Yeah, like I said at the beginning of the reading, I called it like a fly-by-night relationship. Ace of Wands to me can sometimes kind of represent a one-night stand, especially with other cards that you have here, like the Devil, and plus some of the cards you had at the beginning as well, with like the Knight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles to me can represent like someone investing in a relationship only enough to get what they want. So, but this would be the other person, is what I'm saying, Cancer. So I would be careful of, like I said, players. Like I said at the beginning, for others, this could be you needing to not give up on a dream. Five of Swords can be a card of giving up, kind of. The Ace of Wands could be like some sort of creative idea. But look, she's like calling this guy in, like here, with something creative on these two cards. So I feel like some of you, there could be like a creative idea, or there could be some sort of spark of an idea in your life that could lead to a new beginning. And I feel like you need to kind of like move towards it. For others, I feel like you need to keep working on something. Yes. Look at this. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. This could say that like you are thinking about giving up on something you're working on, or something that you want to do, some sort of dream. Knight of Cups. This says don't do it. Seven of Cups says the reasons that you could be having for wanting to not fool, for wanting to not take a leap of faith, could just be distractions, could be nothing. Eight of Pentacles just says put the work in, you will be successful. For others, again, if you're looking for love, Seven of Cups says be very, very specific about the type of person you want to attract into your life. And the Eight of Pentacles says, like, put the work in to date and all that other stuff as well. Yeah. Four of Cups, Ace of Swords. You know exactly what you want to do right now here, Cancer. I feel like you are very clear. But the Four of Cups says you could be very clear, and maybe you're attracting the things you want into your life, but you're not like grabbing onto those things. So I really feel like, yeah, you need to take the lead. Two of Wands, card of leadership. I feel like you need to take the lead. Two of Cups, perfect match. Could be in love, but again, Two of Cups can just say that you are matching up with like a dream, a goal, a wish, a job, a business, a spiritual belief, a diet for your health, anything. And it says you're matching up perfectly. Two of Wands just says take the lead. And it's also a card of exploration as well. I would say Two of Wands to me sometimes represents like digging for gold or digging for treasure. So I feel like some of you need to really like learn about things that you're interested in here, or learn about your dreams and like dig for more. But I would definitely say don't give up on things that you're working towards. Yeah. could be a earth sign coming in for you and for love as well. I really feel water for you, but definitely could be an earth sign as well. So I feel like there could be an earth sign in love. For others, again, this could represent your financial situation. The King of Pentacles is like permanent positive change in your finances, and the Knight of Pentacles is just like faith, because it's part of like having an unwavering belief that something is going to work out, like basically sticking to your path and making something happen. And it's a card of hard work as well, but it's also kind of a card of patience. So Cancer, this is a pretty interesting reading. I would say that's really, really good. There's a lot of good stuff here. I feel like most of your problems this week will come about through just like worry, so watch your emotions and get rid of the worry, but everything else looks really, really good. I like this. I feel like maybe this week isn't very exciting, even though I like it, right? Maybe you will be like, this was a boring-ass week. I feel like it could be a boring-ass week, Cancer, but I feel like saying that this is like the setup for much bigger things, especially with the Star and that Knight of Cups, which is like your fantasy life. But it's those two cards would represent creating your fantasy life here on Earth. So, to me, that's pretty significant. But looks good with Cancer. So thank you for watching, Cancer. Really appreciate it. I will be back in about 5 or 10 minutes to do Taurus. I will also be back at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to do the daily reading. But make sure to leave a like and a comment down below as well, Cancer, so that you can go earlier next week. But thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.